was here an hour earlier. So I did a good job of tasting a lot of the wines. It was very interesting to taste Clara's 2002. I've had Clara for a number of years. In January, Sue and I take a hike at the Pinnacles and stop at Tres Pinos restaurant in the little town of Tres Pinos, and I almost always have their top-end Pinots, the Jensen Vineyards, and it was interesting to have the 2002. I don't usually think about Pinot Noirs as being wines to age for 10 years, so that was interesting to have theirs. My oldest Pinot I've ever had was I tasted last year. It was a 1951 Inglenook Pinot Noir. Wow. And it's a whole different thing. So there was no fruit left, and it was only spice notes and caramel. That's the only thing left in that. It was just interesting to taste a wine slightly older than me. But the 2010 was actually still quite fruit forward. I didn't think of it as definitely not over the hill. It was interesting to taste that. Other notes. It was nice to talk with Mila Handley again. She is a wonderful person and a wonderful winemaker. We spent time, about 45 minutes this summer, speaking with her when we visited her winery. Archery Summit, Domaine Drohan, Domaine Serene, Oregon, Willamette Valley, all wonderful as usual. Got to taste finally the Blanc Noir that they make, and I still can't remember the name. I took a picture of the label. Did you try that? Did you try that? No, Serene. They make a white Pinot Noir. So they crush the clusters and ferment it off the skins, and that was fun to have that finally. And Patson Hall was very good. Robert Sinsky. Yeah, they're biodynamic. I like their wines. And what was the one just to the left of them? Oh God.
Left of who?
Of Sinsky. Sainsbury. Yeah, I like that too. Okay, I probably missed at least 2 or 3 of the wineries, but I did try to taste most. I think I did a pretty good dent in that.
In that second, in that other small room, that Cote del Oro. It's very good, especially the Reserva Oro Rojo in the Santa Maria Valley. Remember that's one that last one on his table. I thought the aromatics of that was just exquisite, and it was so well balanced. That's when I told him that the acid in that was just perfect. That was a delicious wine.
So the food, and I have to go with Sudsy, especially the that trout. It was just too salty. The trout and the salmon, just too salty and too fishy. It's like, how old was that fish?
I don't know, it just overwhelmed the flavors of the delicate peanuts. That was really
both of those were just, I think they went heavy on the salt. And maybe it was sitting out a little bit too long. No.
I have nothing else to say. I enjoyed all the almonds and the cheeses, and I know what you're talking about because I picked up the salt on that one fish, and
it was overwhelming.
Yeah.
A couple of those other things that had the batter or whatever, the pastry wrapped around it was pretty good. But other than that,
little pancake.
we've had better food.
Yeah, they had that little ahi tuna bite on a kind of a Tostito chip or whatever at
Well, I
the end.
missed that
and
then.
it was, you know, it was good, but the tuna was dark, it wasn't red, so I don't know exactly what they marinated it in. And it had like a little lemongrass or something on top, so it had a really good flavor. It was okay, but it was a little overwhelming. My absolute favorite was the cheese. Looked brie-like in a circle, and they had it kind of cut like pizza in squares. But it must have been a sheep or goat's milk cheese.
The gray on it.
Yes,
So that's the volcanic ash.
And, oh my gosh, it was delicious. And then that bread had nuts and fruit in it.
Yeah, the bread was good.
Perfect. Absolutely.
I was disappointed. I didn't get to try the mushroom soup. They kept passing it around. And did you guys try that? You tried? You both did? Oh, damn.
Two toes, two thumbs up.
Yeah, that's great.
When they first passed around that, I don't want any espresso.
I almost grabbed another cup.
So
Great.
apparently my compatriots here had that. I missed it.
Actually, that was the best.
Yeah, thank you. Can you say it was the best you've ever had in your life?
The bottom part of my stomach can be brought up at a moment's notice. You just asked.
Okay.
We had Pinot Noir for dinner the other night, and I did something very different. And I wasn't sure it was going to work, but I got a pie, a berry pie, that did not have any sugar added to the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
So you think of the pastry crust on this, and then I heated the pie up in the oven, and so the berries were warm, and that baked crust was just amazing. And we had Pinot Noir with it, and because it did not have sugar in that fruit, it was like we were all, oh my gosh, this is delicious. So you don't always need dessert. That was really good.
What Pinot do you have?
Something someone had brought to the house, for the dinner, and I can't think of the name of it, but actually I would buy it again. It was really good. Probably $30, and I'll remember it sooner or later.
You remember what area, like what?
I think it was a Napa, Sonoma kind of thing.
Well, that was the one I forgot to. There was a Pinot from the vineyards, or actually in Rutherford, and it'll be on the pictures I took, but I can't remember the name of the winery at this moment. Yeah, so just across the street from Inglenook.
Yeah, that's hard to believe.
Yeah, that is hard to believe.
Anywho,
I feel like in a little, real microclimate somewhere in Rutherford. I don't know how.
you guys going back upstairs for more? Or?
No, I'm gonna. If you want to, I wanted to stop by just to see if they have at that liquor store. If they have a Beaujolais from like Saint Simon or Morgan. I want to get a real nice Beaujolais if I can.
Okay.
Last time I was in there, and because we came on the Portuguese, and I wanted to pick up not a Bahaida, but a Bastardo, Portuguese, that varietal, and they don't have any Portuguese other than port. And so I want to know if they have any Beaujolais, because like Beaujolais, I always associate Beaujolais with that bubblegum flavor. But up in the northern part, like around Saint Amand, you work your way down, especially like Flory or Morgan. Oh my God, they're so delicious. And I was talking to somebody about it because they're going to have ham for Thanksgiving. I go, ham.
White Zinfandel.
I was thinking a great Beaujolais would go perfect with a ham, especially.
How much sugar they put on it?
No, this is on the ham. Yeah.
Because that's a Midwestern kind of thing. You always, they're kind of sugar coated and kind of brown sugar basted, and that's why the joke is always that it's, the white Zinfandel. But really, with the, Riesling would probably go really well too if they were going to do with a little bit of, residual sugar. That would be very good. Yeah.
But anyway, should we be off?
Troy McGinn.
So long, farewell. You just say goodbye.
Big head.